This episode's sponsor is Thematic. For me, finding music and sound effects that worked with podcasts was really important. Introducing Thematic, the ultimate destination for free songs and sound effects for all of your creative projects. Dive into hundreds of curated song collections, enjoy premium sound effects and creator perks, and get exclusive access to our premium Discord. Best of all, keep your content safe from copyright claims or takedowns. Just because you find it out on the internet does not mean that it's free. They make it easy to avoid copyright claims. You can discover music by searching, by checking out what's trending, or by the vibe that you're going for. Thematic made it super easy. Join HelloThematic.com today and take your content creation to the next level. Unleash your creativity with the perfect soundtrack every time. Visit HelloThematic.com, sign up for free, and get going in as little as 60 seconds.
If the roles were... I hate you.
I didn't say anything.
I hate you. I don't like that word.
I don't know what it means, but I'm going to start using it all the time.
Sorry, he's whining and driving me crazy. I'm sorry.
I guess that's a cut. Welcome to the What's Your Angle podcast. Here, we talk about life, relationships, and mental health. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jessica.
Let's jump in. This episode is Am I the Asshole? And we pulled a lot of these from Reddit, where people ask this exact question and then describe their situation. So, let's begin.
My husband and I have a really nice RV. It's set up and connected to power, water, etc. at our home. We use it many times throughout the year. Friends and relatives are welcome, for free, to stay as long as they want. I have a sister-in-law that always complains about something when they come over. One time, she didn't like the scented candles out, so she hid them. Another time, she complained about a few pieces of fruit that fell off our tree. You get the gist. I want to see my brother, but not her. How do I tell her to stay the fuck at home without hurting my brother? Keep in mind, we live in an area where people vacation. She annoys the hell out of me. Am I the asshole for not wanting her around?
Ooh. Well, let's walk through. Husband and I have a really nice RV set up. Basically, it sounds like sister-in-law likes to come over and complain or kind of makes it all about her.
And just mooches.
Like. Well, yeah, mooches, but if she doesn't like something, then she changes it to suit her, even though it's not her place.
Right.
So that sounds like not a very good guest.
True. It definitely sounds like the sister-in-law is the asshole, in my opinion.
I want to see my brother, but not her. How do I tell her to stay at home without hurting my brother? I don't know if you can. Like, does
maybe your brother...
Does your brother know how awful she is?
I was going to say, maybe he feels the same way.
It's possible. It's possible.
Well,
but I think that if you are like, I love you, brother, but don't bring your woman with you because she's awful.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you have to decide, is it more important to keep the peace in the family or more important to keep your guest house the way that it's you want it because it's yours?
Right.
I think that's the decision that you have to make. But is she the asshole? Yes, absolutely.
She who?
She, the sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Who comes over and complains and hides things because she doesn't want to see them.
Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed. I'm sorry. Sister-in-law can stay home.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole because I want to break up with my boyfriend because he is going to a concert without me? So, there are a few bands coming to a venue in my hometown in a couple of weeks. They are all ones my boyfriend and I both love and have talked about seeing together many times. The tickets are £35. I'm between jobs. One won't give me shifts since they got a reference request, and the other won't give me a start date yet. So I am skint.
Skint. I think this was asked by somebody from the UK.
Yeah.
So if that's UK slang, I've never heard that before.
No, I haven't either.
So I am skint.
My boyfriend has just said to me he can't wait to see them, and seeing as though we were talking about wishing we could see them at this exact venue, I joked and said, "You'll be going by yourself then, haha." But he turns around and says, "Oh no, friends 1, 2, and 3 are going." Am I the asshole for getting a little hurt that he would go without me, making that decision without even thinking about how I'd feel or asking me if I'm okay with that? I'd never tell him he's hurt me with that, though. Well.
What's your angle?
Yeah. So I think the user needs to communicate with her boyfriend and let him know how she's feeling. Is she the asshole for wanting to break up with their boyfriend? I mean, it really depends on what bands they are.
She's said that they're bands that she and her boyfriend both really want to see at this venue that's nearby.
Yeah, I mean, I would be pissed.
So they're both super into the bands.
Let's put it this way. If this were the situation where I'm between jobs and there are concerts that we want to go to, I would be pissed.
Okay.
Especially if we had just talked about going to see these bands.
So.
And they were our favorite or whatever.
So even if you were in a skint, broke, and I'm like, cool, but like I got my ticket and my buddies got their tickets, and like you're welcome to come if you buy your own ticket, but you're skint.
I think I would be mad.
Okay.
I mean, not that you shouldn't go to the concert by yourself or with your friends. I'm looking up skint because it's driving me crazy.
Does that make him the asshole?
Penniless or poor.
Well, there you go.
Still don't like that word.
Or does that make her the asshole? Does it make him the asshole?
Can he afford to buy her ticket?
Does he have to even if he can? Ooh, there are the eyes.
Yes. I mean, okay, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. It doesn't say how long they've been together.
Yeah.
I think it kind of makes him the asshole if he can afford to buy her ticket and doesn't. But
you think it makes her the asshole?
The question is, am I the asshole because I want to break up with my boyfriend because he is going to a concert without me? So, to answer that question, based on the information that we have here, I do feel like she might be the asshole. But okay. I also feel like if he can afford to buy her ticket, he should buy her ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like she's kind of the asshole for wanting to break up with him.
Like it's shitty for her, but maybe she's overreacting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I were her and in her situation where I wanted to go see a concert, you were going with your friends, and you could afford to buy my $35 ticket, and you were just like, tough shit, I'd be pissed.
Okay.
If you couldn't afford it and like it was really going to like break the bank, I would understand. But like if you could afford my $35 ticket because you know you're going to buy a $35 sweatshirt and buy a $15 beer when you go to the show, like, and you're just choosing not to, like, include me, I'd be mad.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I just listen to your perspective, that's all.
Well, I think being able to afford it is really what it comes down to it. She can't. If he is able to, he should do it. If he's not able to, then he can't. But that's how I operate within a relationship. If I can afford something for both of us, great. If I can't, I can't.
Yeah.
So, I think it just depends.
I think he is incredibly dense and insensitive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I think she's probably overly sensitive.
It's a combination for sure.
I don't know that I think either one of them are the asshole. I think one is way too much and the other is just nowhere near enough.
So this is like a nobody's the
I kind of
asshole?
feel like they can split the difference.
Okay.
I think she's overreacting a bit, and I think that he is incredibly dense and
Probably. Especially the way he replied with, "Oh no, friends X, Y, and Z are going."
so reading that, what that suggests to me is, okay, A, boyfriend and girlfriend, B, they're going to concerts, which means they're probably younger. Probably. The older you get, the less likely you are to go to a big rowdy concert. Therefore, if you're talking about all the bands that you totally want to see,
You and I were literally just talking about going to a concert in the car ride home.
I'm going to roll the dice and say they're probably in their 20s.
Okay.
They're probably younger.
Okay.
They don't have a whole lot of money. And I think there's a maturity factor where women, I think it's well known that women mature more quickly than men. And there comes a time where apparently men are supposed to catch up. Although, speaking as a former 13-year-old boy, I know that that's not quite true.
No.
But it's my read on the situation is he's just like, yeah, I had a chance to go to the concert and my friends get to go. So cool, we're going to go and we're going to have a good time. And when she asked him about it, he's just super nonchalant about it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going with my friends, 1, 2, and 3. And it sounds like it didn't even occur to him that, oh wait, maybe I should see if I can take my girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe. But what I was just looking back at is that it doesn't say that he bought his ticket. Maybe his friends pitched in for it.
Could be.
So I like your let's split it. They're both the asshole.
They both are and aren't.
Perfect. Am I the asshole for wanting to be in a long distance relationship? My ex cheated on me while drunk 1 month into a long distance relationship. He hates himself for it and has been leaning on his parents for support every day through phone calls. Prior to this, he called me every day. His parents believe I am at fault for agreeing to a long-distance relationship, which has enabled cheating to happen and prevented him from being, quote, a young man able to live his life and enjoy it, end quote. They believe I should have discouraged the long-distance relationship and told him it was unwise. Between the two of us, we had decided to give it a try and see how it went.
So this one is real easy. The boyfriend's parents are the asshole. Straight up.
Yeah,
they are the assholes. This is entitled. This is victim shaming. This is putting the blame. I'm at fault for agreeing to a long distance relationship, which has enabled cheating to happen. Trust me, cheating can happen anytime and for any reason in any kind of relationship, and prevented him, it's her fault apparently, and prevented him from being a young man able to live his life and enjoy it.
Yikes.
Both of the parents need to be kicked right between the legs.
Yikes.
Seriously. Like, just put their feet in concrete and toss them off the dock. Like, people like that. Well, no, I don't want to say anything that's going to get me arrested. But I don't like people like that.
Agreed.
People like that have no place anywhere around me.
So we both agree that the parents are the assholes.
The boyfriend?
He's a big old pussy.
Yeah. My ex cheated on me while drunk 1 month into a long distance relationship. So good that they've broken up.
Have they?
My ex.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, my ex cheated on me while drunk. Number one. Number two, the parents are just enabling his bad behavior, but trying to hold her accountable for his bad behavior, not their son accountable for his own bad behavior.
Right.
Like, these are terrible people raising a terrible child, or have raised a terrible child.
Preach,
and
baby.
now that terrible child is going out into the world trying to blame everybody else instead of taking accountability for himself and his own choices. This pisses me off.
Do you need to step outside?
Oh my gosh, this pisses me off.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Get him. Am I the asshole for not wanting to renew vows with my wife? We hadn't even looked at the question yet.
I mean, but just based on the title, this can go either way.
Yes, I agree.
This can go either way.
Just wait. My wife and I's 10 years of marriage is coming up soon.
What?
Nothing. And she wants to do some big celebration cruise.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
What?
Last time we recorded an episode, you didn't even know that we were coming up on 9 years. And now
I knew.
Now you're clearing your throat for 10 years coming up?
It's, you got me back on track.
I feel like you forgot our anniversary.
I did not. It's in March, April.
Close enough.
Yes.
I'll give you points. Close enough. March or April. That works.
Well, we have two, so March, April. All right. The reason. Okay. Let me just start over. My wife and I.
That's phrased so badly.
Yeah, I don't like that.
My wife and my 10 years of marriage is coming up soon, and she wants to do some big celebration, a cruise, and vow renewal for it. The reason that she gave for wanting to do this is that she had an affair a couple of months ago, and I forgave her. So she sees the vow renewal as starting fresh. I honestly think she just wants to put on a show in front of all of our family and friends to show them that our marriage is still great. We are in couples therapy, and the therapist said that the vow renewal would be a good idea as well. But I don't want to do it. I feel that it is expensive and unnecessary. The moment I forgave her and we started working on moving forward was the starting fresh for me. I don't need to have some big cruise extravaganza to prove that to everyone. Am I the asshole?
I think that he is not the asshole.
No.
I think that he seems like a good guy if he's willing to give her another opportunity. And they've been together a long time.
Yeah.
And he's going to therapy. And they're seeing a therapist. So just, I don't know. I feel like he's doing the things for himself. I feel like he's doing what he needs in order to move on, and he doesn't need the vow renewal. And I think he is correct as far as it being like a show for the friends and family. Like, everything's fine. But my question is, do the friends and family know that she cheated?
It doesn't say.
So who knows?
But everything's great.
Yay.
Let's put on a show.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like he is not the asshole, and his wife is abso-fucking-lutely the asshole.
Yeah. Forget slitting her throat.
And on that note...
Just off with her head.
And on that note...
Like, none of this cruise vow renewal. Like, if he forgave her and they're staying together, okay, that's their decision. But any of this, hey, let's go to therapy and let's talk about our problems and let's talk about this and let's talk about that. Just off with her head.
Is this a touchy subject?
Bury her in a cardboard box. If even that. Maybe you just leave her out in the lawn. Whatever.
No cardboard box. She's definitely the asshole. He is not.
100%.
Where's my gavel?
Yeah, 100%. We should get a gavel.
Oh, man.
That would be great. Although we'd probably hit the table and the whole thing would bounce.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. You read this last one.
The last one. Am I the asshole? I haven't seen this yet. Am I the asshole for wanting to break up with my boyfriend based on how he pronounces succubus?
Oh, man. What's the story?
My boyfriend, age 23, and I, age 27, have a very active sex life. My boyfriend and I are into role play. He will usually ask me to be a succubus, and he will role play as the tortured soul in hell. The only problem is that he pronounces it scubbus.
I was laughing so hard when I found this.
Wow. Scubbus. I try to correct him, but he puts his fingers in his ears and shouts, "La la la la, I can't hear you." This angers me, but we continue with our activities. As the night goes on, he continues to mispronounce the word, which gets me increasingly aggravated. My anger prevents me from climaxing, which makes my husband angry. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole...
Wait. Boyfriend and I
think
pronounces it scubbus instead of succubus.
I think they're the same person.
Oh, okay. She said boyfriend and then she says husband.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same person.
My anger prevents me from climaxing, which makes him angry. The both of us will get into shouting matches, and he will sleep on the couch. I love him very much, but I fear that our relationship can't thrive with how things are going.
I firmly believe that you are not the asshole for wanting to break up with your boyfriend for pronouncing this word incorrectly. I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't have broken up with somebody who pronounced words incorrectly and like acted like a toddler when I tried to, correct them.
So was he acting like a toddler just for giggles?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound like it because he got angry that she couldn't get off. But I mean...
But also, she got angry. She got angry because he's just goofing off.
If you had to
she's like, "Come here, slave."
If you had to listen to Scubbus all night, I would be angry too. Wouldn't be able to get off.
Is that the deal breaker?
Scubbus.
Scubbus.
Should that be our new safe word?
No. No.
Scubbus.
Do you know what... So a succubus is a female demon that does sexual stuff. Do you know what the male version of that demon is called? Incubus.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Same as the band.
I know the band.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Incubus and succubus.
Interesting. Now you know. Now we all know. So, yeah.
Scubbus.
I feel like...
I'd be like...
Bye.
So for me, scubbus is the same as agreeance.
Fuck you, because agreeance is actually a word.
I know.
Scubbus is not.
I know.
Scubbus is not a word.
But agreeance... I
knew you were going to bring this up.
It takes everything in me to not lose it.
Over a real word that's in the fucking dictionary.
Instead of agreement, when you say agreeance.
Well, are we not in agreement?
Oh my God. Yes, we looked it up. Yes, agreeance is a real word, and it is a synonym for agreement. But just say agreement.
I can't now. I'm 9-ish years into this.
As you learned. But scubbus, yeah, there is nothing remotely sexy about scubbus. It sounds like the blubber of some kind of fish. That's what scubbus sounds like to me. With like the two B's right in the middle. It's just blubber.
Blub.
Yeah, like let's go carve the scubbus off the bottom of that whale.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like to me.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Not scubbus.
Scubbus.
No.
Oh, man. And with that being said...
So when it said, which makes my husband angry, and then where it says, the both of us will get into shouting matches, for a moment I thought it said, then both of them get into shouting matches. I'm just like, whoa, this just took a left turn.
It did say that. The both of us will get into shouting matches.
Yes, but I thought it said the both of them. Not the both of us.
Oh.
I thought it said the both of them.
Oh, like there's another
like,
person?
Whoa. Yeah, she has her boyfriend and she has her husband.
I mean, hey.
And they're all there.
Scubbusing.
Scubbusing.
Gross. Well, with that being said...
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was our first of Am I the Asshole? I feel like it will not be our last. This was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, follow. I'll tweet all the things that you need to do in order to support us. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Good. Bye.
Bye.